Oh, how that sounds so good. Ladies and gentlemen,
Nintendo.
a game I was waiting a long ass time to do. Goodies positioning of the sun, everybody. The name is Blue Fang. And welcome to Luigi's Mansion, the original. This is honestly super surreal to me. I wanted to do this is the game that want me to get to do Let's Playing. And the fact of the matter is that now that I actually get to do it, I'm kind of scared, I'll be honest with you, but here we are. This is it. Let's do it. We'll see that. There's nothing you missed. We'll see that cutscene later. This is my own personal save file. I've beaten this game 5 times. I'm currently guiding my little brother through it. Everyone knows about. Off. I like it. You can also view a Pikmin movie, but that's not what you're here for. This series will be going on until Halloween. I can guarantee that's when the final part will be released. It's a short one. It's just going to be 4 episodes, but, you know, sometimes you're just here for that. Oh, no, I didn't mean to move that. Shit, I'm sorry. Ah! I ruined it. Who's snapping me? Hmm? Anyway, so starting off, let's review the controls. Control stick to move. L and R we'll get into later. X and Y we'll get into later. B turns on and off the flashlight. The A button examines items, but if there's no item to examine,
Mario!
Luigi would just call out for Mario. Thorny door. Oh, you actually do take damage, okay. I never thought to check that before. I'm sliding down the stairs. Let's see. You check this door. It's locked. Check this pot. I don't want that. Go away. I say go away. Thank you. Alright, anyway. Check the pot. It's there. So I guess we're gonna head home. Right? Son of a bitch, go away. Not you. I'm not sure if you saw the web root thing. I really hope you didn't. Dude. Bong, 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 bong. Bing! So anyway, let's turn this down a little bit. Here we are. We have our first key. Man, I didn't do the thing. You know what? There's more keys we're going to collect in this very video, so we should be good. Anyways, I wonder where that leads. It leads in this room! I'm so giddy. I'm happy I get to do this. I'm going to be rewatching these videos before they come out, because it's actually in August, but I got the copy of game back and I was just too excited. Bruh! You didn't even shine at me, Dad! Ouch! Oof, I shouldn't take a lot of knocks in this line of work. I'm getting too old for this ghost-catching tomfoolery. Anyway, nice to meet you. I'm Professor Elvin Gad, or EGAD for short. This house, I swear, it seems to have more ghosts every day. What's a young fella like you doing around here, anywho? Uh-oh, this looks ugly! Alright, youngster, look lively, follow me, post-haste! He says post-haste. Vibe! So your name's Luigi. I think our paths were destined to cross. Well met, Luigi. What is this, you ask? Why, these close quarters are where I do my ghost studying. Professor EGAD's Ghost Research Laboratory. The lab, if you have a shortening mind. You won this mention in a contest you didn't even enter? Yup. Sounds pretty fishy to me. So you believe this mansion actually exists? Then strange. I mean, we were just inside it, but okay. I've been living here since I was a lad of 20 or so. Most people seem to think that this conflicts with partners in time. It doesn't. I don't know what it is. I think it's like Womp's Fortress and saying that he's there, and then he does ghost studying laboratory research, and like, oh, look at him, he's too old. No, he intentionally styles his hair like that as of Dark Moon. This is not a retcon. Anyway, yes, he has been here since 20 or so. And I'll tell you that this mansion just appeared a few days ago. The spirits have fooled you. I don't know if it's a dream, an illusion, or what else, but I surely wouldn't be too happy winning a haunted house. Not that I get to look at you, I just recalled a guy with a red hat, kind of like yours, on the mansion without even stopping to chat, and he never returned. Was he a dream too? What? That guy was your brother? Oh no, that's horrible! You would send the ghost without my help. You had to go after him. Here's the plan. I'll teach you to deal with ghosts so you can rescue your brother, Luigi. Oh yeah. If you sit here for 3.5 seconds, we'll listen to you can find Tataka's song. I'll be back when we get there. Alright. Here it is. You can do sidestep or standard. We're doing standard because no one does sidestep. The vacuum cleaner I engineered to catch ghosts. I call this is genius, the Poltergust 3000. It can suck up all kinds of things. Let it rip! Use the R button to vacuum with the C stick to change direction. Your direction. Okay. You mean like this? I was in Roomba mode. No matter how strong you think your brother is, ghosts are mysterious beings. They cannot be caught using conventional means. So you better use this. It's the only way to foil them. This is the only thing they fear. Or something to that effect. Well, how's about we start your training? Ghosts seem to like the darkness and they avoid the light. So if you hit it with a flashlight beam all of a sudden, you can send them momentarily. That is vacuuming time. When you see your chance, hold down the R button and tilt the control stick in the opposite direction. Just give it a try. You'll learn more. You'll learn more that way than just listening to me yap about. He said yap. Brain rot ensue. So yeah, you kind of see. Understand, as soon as you see the ghost hot, that is your chance to vacuum them up. While vacuuming, tilt the control stick in the opposite direction to bring them in. We're still at 95 health. When the surprise ghost heart appears, vacuum it with the R button and the control stick. Yep, we've been doing that, EGAD. Tilt the control stick in the direction opposite of the ghost. We have. So here, this is cool. This is cool. You can. There isn't a cap on how many ghosts. Control stick in the opposite direction quickly and repeatedly for the best results. You have to get as close as you can for flashing the light. Try them with the light. Go pow, pow, pow. The more the better. Got it? There is more. There is more. So where are you pulling these ghosts out from? Question mark. Goes on the heightened dark places. Is that a hoot? Here they come! Alright, this is it. There's 5 of yous all at once. I want to see how many I can get at the same time. Oh! This is cool! Catching ghosts using the flashlight and the podcast 2010. You get me, young fella? That'll do. How did you get? Wow! 10 ghosts! Positively dazzling, Luigi! You can get... You had to at least get 1 ghost before he can let you pass, but... Fine, looks like you went to quite a sweat there. Have a little cool down to the gallery. I'm quite proud of you, you know. Yeah, sure, we'll go to the gallery. We need something to extend the length of this video anyway. It's going to be significantly shorter. So, the gallery. Here's where you go to take a look at all of the ghosts that you caught. Or bosses. And this one is your final mansion. I am basically guaranteeing that if you follow this video, you will be getting the best ranked mansion at the end of the game. And inside this room... Damn! That's plush. Anyway, there's a bunch of blank portraits here, so that's not exactly why we're here looking for it. I will say this is a legitimate improvement of the 3DS version, but the GameCube controller is the GameCube controller, and the 3DS is the 3DS. This game was not built for that. Anyway, talking to EGAD, welcome to the gallery. I once had 21 paintings in my Ghost collection, but now there are only frames. What a crying shame. Unfortunately, there are statues here now, but feel free to look around anyway. Use the X button to check your surroundings with that Game Boy Horror I gave you. Be sure to search suspicious places extra well. You can also check out just by tapping the A button and shaking stuff. Don't forget to try it on the angel statues. You can do that, and they'll move. So, Y and X now activate the Game Boy Horror. The X button is a scanning feature, kind of like a la Metroid Prime. It's a statue. I bet he thought angel statue by the looks of it. Was... EGAD? Way to go, genius. Do you have the hang of that thing yet? Did he just call you out? He totally did. Anyway, there's the lab map. Y does the map. And Z pulls up ghosts and treasures and such. So yeah, there's a basic explanation of the Game Boy. And appreciating art today for Luigi? Yes. Go back to the labs where you do to continue story. Sorry to bother you, leave them alone, but what's the Game Boy Horror? And, you know, what's the Game Boy Horror? I designed the Game Boy Horror as a communications terminal and has all sorts of functions. For example, you can press the Z button to see a list of items that you picked up. Give it a try after some coins. Of course, you can also be able to see portrait lists there once you captured some. You can use the Y button to display the map of the mansion. The display colors will once you visit them. Check the map if you ever get lost. Got all that, son? Okay, so he just went over what I explained. And then finally, where am I? This is the gallery. This is where I hang all my paintings. Ghost paintings, that is. When I was young, I designed a machine to turn ghosts into paintings, and I traveled the world collecting them. Oh, it was glamorous, I tell you. Now then, I have to tell you a horrifying story. The last ghost I caught was number 22, Boo Losses. But there was lots of boos, and King Boo rallied them all to take revenge upon me. They used a machine to free Boo Losses from the painting, and they went mad and turned all my other portraits back into ghosts, too. As if that weren't enough, they built a mansion in front of my lab in the space of a single night. And then they've all hid inside. I told anyone else the stuff, they'd probably have me committed. I'm sure portrait ghosts are somewhere in the mansion. I just had to get them back. Wow, he just foreshadowed a lot of information. Anyways, going back to the lab, we'll allow you to go here. Back to this. We already been to the training room, we already been to the gallery. The only thing we can do to progress is the mansion. Bye-bye! Hello? You forgot it doesn't have straps. So from here on out, there will be some toads in certain rooms where ghosts don't spawn in.
Where'd you go, Mario? Where? Huh, Luigi? Well, it's Luigi. You finally made it. Oh, joy! Thank goodness. Princess Peach asked me to come here looking for Mario. He left when he heard you won a mansion and never returned. Then I arrived here. The mansion was full of ghosts, and I kind of freaked out a little. And I didn't know what to do. It's awful. Please, you have to help me find Mario. You have no idea how upset the princess will be. She'll flip.
I I hate that I remembered that. Leave it to me! Goodbye is just the dick option. If you say leave it to me, he'll light up the room, which is something you can do for max score, and give you the ability to save. Game was saved.
Talk to me for help anytime.
Anyway, I'll be right back. I have something to do. Alright, anyway, now that we have the room lit up in a saved game, we're going to keep going. I have a point that I want to stop. This series is going to be 4 episodes long, so anyone who's played the game pretty much knows where the stopping points are. And by the end of the episode, you'll understand how I'm going to run it in the series anyway. So, let's go back into the room. So, money. Money in this game is pretty damn valuable in that you're going to want to have a lot of it. Why? Because you get graded on the end based off of how much money you collected. You don't have to do absolutely everything I'm doing, but in short, I do know where a lot of the good money spots are, and I can basically guarantee you that if you want the best rank, this playthrough will essentially be like, hey, here's where you get enough money to do all the stuff that gets you the best. Who put out my candles? You, Mr. Lime Green? The dark rooms are dangerous around here, yes. They love the dark and now they get you. Blech. Now you're in for it. Blech. Just like the red cap before you. You may wander London. May you wander lost in the darkness forever. Are you afraid of the dark, little man? Are you? Huh? Blah. Here they are now. Aw, they got rid of the money. Ah, you can kind of hear the GameCube controller. So, they got rid of that money. Oh, nice, gold bar. Didn't know that was there. This is a childhood favorite. I grew up playing this game a lot. And, well, I first used to watch a lot of YouTube videos on it. Then I got the 3DS version on my birthday at the 2020. Then I had my old aunt's GameCube, and she had this game. Played it obsessively. And then, my mother just threw out the game disc, so I went on a long search to find it, which is why I didn't do this game last year, but hey, I have it now. It's here this year. We got it. So anyways, I didn't do the key jingle yet. You know what? We still have time to do it before the end of this episode. I love how it's just a 60 frames per second cutscene of Luigi opening a door. Hearts, that's what you use to refill your health. As we are at 100 health, we don't need that. Going to the lab also refills your health. Ghosts, I don't remember what they're called. I know that one's called a pink puncher. Let's see. I was about to say, if you ever feel like you're gonna get hit, it's better just let go of the ghost and run. Okay, I'm not gonna succumb to the Let's Play curse. I said I'm not succumbing to that game. There we go. Now I believe it's gonna be yeah, you two. Alright, well, it's not you. Good lord, I'm not on my A game today. Okay, you know what, let's just... There we go, okay. Oh, I'm kind of scared of how the portrait race are gonna go if this is how it's going right now. Anyways, lights are on. You have... Oh, you had cash. That's nice, thank you. Hearts? No. You? Check items after the lights turned on, because sometimes items are changed out. Although I don't think drawers and such that have open stasis will do that. This room. I remember this room specifically. You're going to want to wait for the ghost to stop spawning in to do something here. There we go. Okay. I gotta get a little closer than I think. It has been a bit since I last played this game. Again, I've been on a hunt to find this game for a decent price for a while. And then I finally did, and it got to my house. So yeah. There's a purple mushroom, you eat it and you become tiny. I believe if I remember correctly from speedrunners, the ideal strategy to get ghost catchers fast enough is to just flick the sticks. Okay, I don't think any more ghosts are coming in. So, inside here is the ghost that you're required to catch, but I like going in this closet because... Speedy Spirit! Speedy Spirits! I believe that there are 30 of them around the entire mansion, and for capture, and every single Speedy Spirit you catch, you get a huge cash reward out of it. So, pretty good place. Do I know where all of them are? No. But, I do know where quite a few of them are. Anyway, you do absolutely have to catch this one, but the Speedy Spirit you don't need to catch. If you, for whatever reason, miss a Speedy Spirit, that's fine. So you can. There's a certain portion later in the game you can come back and get them. Way later, but you can. Key jingle, let's do it. Look at me, you got a key. And there you see where we have to go. But I want to go inside this room because... Hi, Toad.
Mario, where are you? Oh, Luigi! Yes, Luigi, how lucky that you found me! I feel so much better now! Please, please, please save Mario! I looked everywhere and I can't find him! Where is he?
Oh, yeah. Light up the room. It's pretty good. Now, something I forgot to mention is that, with the camera, mirrors have a special, unique quality to them. Let me explain. That quality is that every single camera will teleport you back into the foyer. Hello? Okay, well, normally there's supposed to be a chandelier that falls on top of you if you hit the sun right. I don't know what it is. Sometimes the chandelier never goes down. Sometimes it goes down constantly. I don't know. Anyways. I used to have this as my ringtone. I still want it as my ringtone.
Hold up a second, Luigi. It's me, Professor Egan. I detect spirits stronger than we've seen yet lurking ahead.
I think it must be some... These escaped gallery ghosts. You should know that they're really different from the other ghosts we've seen so far. They don't usually show their hearts very easily. Nope, not at all. When you find one, first you hit the X button to search its heart for clues. Sometimes you can learn the best way to surprise them. Well, Luigi, I'll keep my fingers crossed for you. Well, yeah, this is where we start encountering this game's mini-bosses and bosses. I'll explain what I mean. Money! Money's always good, and it's leading me to this room. Clearly, I should go there, right? Well, here's the thing. This is a fake door. Don't believe me? Look at my iResume. I told you. Professional fake doors finder. I know where these bitches are. And they even took away all my money. Some money that I collected. So, this is to teach you that to keep an eye out. But, there are a few ways. First things first, your handy-dandy map only ever shows real doors. So if you're in front of something you're not sure is a door, check your map. If it's not there, then it's clearly not a door. Second thing second. Real doors shake when you put the poltergust to it. Fake doors do not. Real doors have welcome mats. Fake doors do not. Understand that now? Good. There is one more method to tell if a door is fake or not, but we'll get to that later. Book? Nah. Chair? Speedy Spirit. Books, please, be nice. Yes! Okay. So this Speedy Spirit had an emerald inside of him. Or, not an emerald, a ruby, excuse me. Rubies are worth a lot of money. This is why you want to keep vigilant for Speedy Spirits. Because they have a lot of gems, or certain ones do. There are ones that are just cash and coins, but certain ones will have more than that. Also, cheese brick. Scan them. Contains golden mice. Capture them, they also drop money in the way the Speedy Spirits do. I believe that there are 30 Speedy Spirits and 20 or 15 golden mice. I'm not exactly too sure on that. But anyways, over here we have our first boss. Neville. I have no idea what he's reading. I can't see it here, but you can capture him. The more trick goes, they drop pearls. You get pearls are worth lots of money, and the bigger a pearl is, the more money it's worth. And you might be asking the question, Mr. Blue Fang, how do you know what pearl sizes you're about to obtain? It's very simple. If you obtain a big pearl, that essentially means you've gold ranked a boss. You've perfected it. I think every multiple of 10. And to get the biggest pearl possible, you have to get rid of 90% of their health in one go. Now, normally that equates to one shot, but if you do happen to drop below 10% or below the first time and you fail, that's fine. You can still get the gold rank and the big pearl. It's hard, but you can still get it. There's some leeway, but more often than not, you just want to one-shot it. Anyways, over here, we unlock this door. Ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da. And we enter the bedroom. You know, ironically enough, I actually think this mini boss is easier than the first one. I know what I'm doing, guys. I've played this game forever. It's hard to believe that this game is damn near 24 years old. Or it actually is 24 years old. Came out in like 2001. Real quick. Ghosts. The bookish father Neville, 42 years old. Neville spends his afterlife reading all the books he missed while living. So yes, they have been confirmed dead. This is Lydia, the mom. So, there aren't any books flying at you, which is why I think she's easier, but if that's the case, then, how do you damage her? Because she doesn't have a little moaning signal, right? I mean, you can always scan her and figure it out. Something of the weakness. Is my hair just gorgeous? Of course, I do spend a lot of time. I was so bored cooped up in that painting. Now my time spent in front of the mirror. Seems to scare people, though, so everything's coming up roses. That's not a good hood and all. What you're supposed to do is you're supposed to unsheath the curtain, let the wind blow in, and then you get your chance at her. Really? I'm halfway tempted to remove that. I still think Lydia's an easier boss than Neville, but I normally never fail Lydia. Even in the practice run of Area 1 that I did earlier today, I didn't fail her. And I still found her easier than... Really? Wow. Okay. Well, you know what? It's fine. We're going to set up for some disappointment later. I can live with that. I can also show you all the gold rings on my own personal save. Oh, that sucks.
Oh yeah.
Look at me, I got a key. And this leads to the babies. Should have probably read the books, but we're already here. we are. Oh yeah, that's right. They used Luigi to hum the song and finish it, but he wasn't in the cutscene. Inside these heart drawers, there is always a big heart that contains 50 health points. For this, you're going to want that. Hello.
Hey, wanna play with me?
Not really, Chauncey, no. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take this ball, and we're gonna Detroit smash your face in. Like this. Damn it. Okay. That is fine. That's fine. We'll still in the rank for gold.
Ow, you gave me an owie! I just wanna play with you. I hate grown-ups. Why do you have to be bigger than me? I've had enough. Small, now go smaller. So, it's a tiny little
Behold. The first real boss fight. Not the father, not the mother, but the baby. Says Chauncey. Alright, so okay, you can't really change the control. I mean, this is what the pause menu looks like, but you can't do the Game Boy horror stuff. I was actually like, oh crap, I forgot to read Lydia. But we can read it after this fight. So, the baby. This is definitely more of a standard boss fight than the others have been. But what you do is still the same. Gung Gung rifle his face in. So, we're doing sections here. We're doing pretty damn alright, actually. 50 health, but you might notice that there was no way I could have finished that in speedrun. That's fine, because for regular bosses, you're never expected to get them in one cycle, and what you need to do to get a gold rank on them is keep above 90% of your health. We are starting at like half of our leeway room gone, but you know what, we can live, we can deal. Kind of see like we already just like took 50% of his health already, and I think I got this. And Lydia's just an embarrassment. Kamehameha. Hey, 2 cycle, nice! I don't think I've ever been able to pull that off before. Alright, we have our Game Boy Horror privileges back. I want to go to Ghosts and check up on Lydia, the mirror-gazing mother, 34 years old. She stashed away her secret savings away to prepare for her long afterlife. And, of course, the spoiled baby, Chauncey, 1 year old. He cries loudly and never sleeps through the night. But since he was born a ghost, that seems natural. Something tells me that he wasn't born a ghost and that they just threw that line in there to keep E for everyone. But anyways, look, you got a key.
Luigi. Luigi, can you hear me? The goodness, you're okay. How does Carl with you all of a sudden? I was a tad worried. You seem a bit tuckered out after that long battle, don't you? Why'd you come back to the lab?
You back to a big boss ghost who took us 2000 pretty much goes from full to bursting. But oh, I guess you showed that boss ghost who's boss. That we did. So in short, yeah, Chauncey's a boss ghost.
Good job, Luigi. You made it back in one piece. Insert Luffy. Take a gander at this. This fine piece of work took me nearly 20 years to develop. I call it the Ghost Putrificationizer. This machine lets you turn ghosts you catch in the paintings. Not only that, it works in reverse, too.
Why?
Well, how do we use it? Well, it's simple. Just plug that Poltergeist 3000 into that slot and then join the ride, my boy.
Okay. Doesn't explain why you'd be stupid enough to put that in there, but okay. Naruto.
Ghosts are invisible.
More Naruto.
So we need to put some invisible forms.
Alright, now it's time for our ranking. We got a gold on Chauncey, a gold on Neville, and a silver on Lydia.
Let's go back into paintings. Thanks for your help, Luigi.
Area 1, you've caught Neville, Lydia, and Chauncey. That makes a total of 3 portrait ghosts. 132 coins, 118 bills, 3 gold bars, 1 emerald, 1 ruby, 1 big pearl, 6 medium pearls, 11 small pearls, for a total of 7,270,000 G's. Looking pretty good. We're gonna save our file.
Where we go, Luigi?
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and end off the video. So, next time on Luigi's Mansion, we're going to continue our trek through the spooky house and see if we can rescue Mario now that we've got the ability to go in deeper. But until that time happens, the name is Blue Fang, and I bid you all a good west positioning of the sun, everybody. Take care, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.